Production for the second half of Deni Villeneuve's adaptation of Frank Herbert's Dune is ramping up, with filming beginning around July of 2022 with an intended release date on October 23, 2023. With July fast approaching, fans are ever eager to hear about the casting choices for several key characters to be featured in this upcoming installment. In this video, I will be discussing the recent casting rumors surrounding two of these roles and what we may expect to see from these characters. The story of Dune sports a large ensemble cast, with even supporting figures having a significant impact on the sci-fi epic at large. In the second half of Villeneuve's adaptation, not only will we see the role of the Fremen characters largely expanded, but there will also be several new faces joining the cast. The roles for the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV and the Harkonnen heir Feyd Rautha are of particular interest for fans, and yet even though her time in the novel of Dune is short, the casting for the Emperor's daughter Princess Irulan is a significant decision, especially if Warner Bros. And Legendary want to continue the saga by adapting the Dune sequel novels. While at the time of making this video, the casting for the Emperor is still unknown, we may be close to a confirmation as to who will be stepping into the roles of Feyd Rautha and Princess Irulan. Rumors regarding who will be portraying Baron Harkonnen's nephew and heir Feyd Rautha have been circulating since production began on Dune Part 1. At one point, Ty Sheridan from Ready Player One was rumored to be cast in the role, as his name very briefly appeared on the IMDb website. As the first film was nearing its release date, it was confirmed, however, that Feyd Rautha would not be making an appearance, with Villeneuve preferring to save his introduction for the sequel. When speaking with Empire magazine regarding this creative decision, the filmmaker said, quote, "That's a choice that I personally brought on. There was enough characters that were introduced in this first part, and it will be more elegant to keep Feyd for part 2. It will be definitely a very important character in the second part." Since early March of this year, several entertainment sites such as Deadline were reporting that their sources revealed that Austin Butler, who is playing Elvis Presley in a new biopic, is in negotiations for this important role. When he was recently asked about this rumored casting, Villeneuve has simply reaffirmed that the rumors were out there, preferring neither to confirm or deny the casting. However, even if these reports are true, actors being in negotiations for a role doesn't always guarantee their casting. In-demand actors often have very busy schedules, and their taking on a role might not work out if there turns out to be a conflict with Dune Part 2's filming window. The reason why these rumors continue to persist, though, is because of the recent release of an unverified production sheet from Production Weekly that lists Butler as part of the cast. So while this still has yet to be officially confirmed, this could indicate at the very least the actor's consideration for the role of Feyd Rautha. I, for one, am not very familiar with Austin Butler's work, so I am very interested to see his upcoming role as Elvis, which comes out June 24, 2022. The Harkonnen heir is described as a dark-haired youth with a round face, sullen eyes, and possessing the Harkonnen genetic marker of full pouting lips. Austin Butler certainly fits this description. However, it should be noted that considering this new interpretation features all the members of House Harkonnen with bald heads, there is a strong likelihood that this will apply to Feyd Rautha's appearance as well. This antagonist was most famously first portrayed by Sting in David Lynch's 1984 film, and by Matt Kieslar in the Sci-Fi Channel's original miniseries in the year 2000. Whoever it is that takes on the role certainly has some big shoes to fill, especially when playing opposite Timothée Chalamet's Paul Atreides. The Atreides and Harkonnen heirs have several similarities. They are both subject to the schemes of others for galactic domination, but are strong-willed and attempt to forge their own path. They are both intelligent and formidable warriors. They are the embodiments of the houses they originate from, though this is also where their paths diverge. Feyd is deviously cunning, without loyalty, honor, or any sense of morality, a fitting successor to the ruthless and power-hungry House Harkonnen. The other rumored casting is Florence Pugh, who has also been cited as being in negotiations for the role of the Emperor's daughter Princess Irulan. If true, this would also be a reunion for Pugh and Chalamet as they played opposite each other in Little Women. According to The Hollywood Reporter, as of March 8th, the actress was said to be waiting for the latest draft of the script. Scheduling is no doubt another factor in whether she can take on the role. The actress seems to be in high demand recently. She is currently filming for Christopher Nolan's drama Oppenheimer and is rumored to be in negotiations for the lead role in the upcoming Madonna biopic. Again, there has been no official confirmation. The IMDb page for Dune Part 2 does list both actors as rumored to be playing these characters. The only thing that director Villeneuve has said in regards to both Butler and Pugh's possible casting is that those rumors exist. So it's not much to go on, but at the very least, I think his non-answer could confirm these negotiations are still taking place. But if these talks are still in their early stages, I can see why Villeneuve is hesitant to confirm anything at this point. In the novel Dune, Princess Irulan is described as a tall blonde woman, green-eyed, a face of patrician beauty, classic in its hauteur, untouched by tears, completely undefeated. Baron Vladimir Harkonnen noted that Irulan had eyes which looked past and through him. And in Dune Messiah, she is described as a tall blonde beauty, carrying herself with the haughtiness of an aristocrat, but something in the absorbed smoothness of her features betrayed the controls of her Bene Gesserit background. Princess Irulan was first portrayed by Virginia Madsen in Lynch's 1984 version of Dune, with actress Julie Cox assuming the role in John Harrison's Sci-Fi Channel Dune miniseries, and continued in the follow-up Children of Dune series. In the Dune miniseries, the creative decision was made to expand Irulan's role, with Harrison's reasoning being how pivotal her historical works are to Dune's story and the important role she plays in the later books. His approach makes me wonder whether Villeneuve will make similar alterations to Dune Part 2, considering his wishes about wanting to continue with big-screen adaptations through Dune Messiah, and the fact that in the novel, Irulan is only briefly featured apart from the quotes from her written works that precede each chapter. Florence Pugh is certainly very recognizable and talented, which seems in keeping with Villeneuve's other casting choices. But it also seems reasonable to cast someone who could one day be interested in picking up the role again in further sequel installments. Therefore, I think Pugh's casting makes even more sense if that were the case. Filming for Dune Part 2 will start late summer, so I'm sure we'll hear confirmation regarding the casting for these characters and others very soon. But I'm curious to know what you think about these rumored casting choices. Do you think either of these rumored picks fit the character descriptions fairly well? Are there other actors that you think might be better suited for these parts? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe for more Dune and other sci-fi and fantasy news and lore. Thank you all so much for your support, and as always, have a very nerdy day.